Hi, Dan Harley here with Prime Concepts, and this is course number 2 of our Surviving 5 COVID-19 course here. We're trying to help small and medium-sized businesses turn things around during and after COVID-19. As I mentioned, this is course number 2, where we're talking about pivoting your business and why this is more important than ever. I'm going to start off with how I found out about this term pivoting is I was actually in a webinar where Kevin O'Leary was actually the speaker there. If you don't know him, Kevin O'Leary is Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank, and he coined the phrase pivoting. And so pivoted, basically what he did here, he talked about, he had been interviewed by folks with Constant Contact, which is one of my partners here. What's going on with his businesses? He's a very wealthy man, has multiple businesses, serial entrepreneur, also a pretty good guitar player, all that stuff here. So he mentioned that he had pivoted most of his businesses to accommodate the new COVID-19 environment. What did that mean? We went into. He said, that he kind of changed them all to use the internet more, more. He got as many of his employees to work remotely. It did more online transactions, more online advertising or marketing. Overall, the results he had, he was slightly ahead. He expected a lot more failures, but the failures were not as bad as expected. In fact, he said 85% of his business were at least able to float, and some are actually profiting. So he, at the time here, and this is back in April, May, so kind of early on into the COVID-19 lockdown stuff. Back then, he expected to ride the COVID-19 storm out pretty darn well. Okay, so anyway, so this is what pivoting is all about, and you'll understand why it's more important for you and your business to do this. Okay, this is what makes business survive and succeed through tough times. You will pivot. They will pivot. Your business will pivot. You do what you can to pivot your business towards success. And essentially, you and your business need to be flexible and change to catch the new opportunities at the time. All right. Let me give you another example here. Another story. I got a friend of mine who owns a local bar and grill near where I live here, and literally was shut down right after a friend of mine and I were having lunch there. And the health department was literally right behind us as we're closing the door as we were leaving. Immediately had to lay off everybody, and it was kind of limbo for a couple weeks. Then some new COVID-19 rules came out so they can partially open. One thing was, and by the way, we're in California here, so we got a lot of pretty tough rules to start off with. So it was a little bit surprising that things were a little bit relaxed here. So one thing was allowed for easier to do takeout and delivery. One thing that really come up here was you're able to deliver alcohol. So my friend, the bar owner here, was able to deliver mixed drinks in California. Now, that was unheard of. So he went ahead and jumped on that invitation. He pivoted his business by updating his website and posting on the social web what's going on. So he immediately got the word out there and at least got some cash flow going. Now, he went a step further here too. As time went on, he had lots of leftover inventory. He wouldn't, if you rent a regular bar or restaurant, you usually keep some inventory at hand so you can cook right away or make drinks right away. So, but he wasn't able to turn his inventory around fast enough. So a lot of stuff was getting stocked up there. So he decided to pull a lot of steaks and pork and chicken was basically sitting in the freezer. And he wasn't able to get rid of it in time. So he went ahead and turned around and posted, sell all these steaks he had, everything he had, in bulk. It was still in basic bulk containers. Surprisingly, he sold everything within hours. So obviously there's another opportunity here. So he went out and turned around and cut deals with suppliers because his own suppliers were also backed up as well. He wasn't selling stuff, and therefore his suppliers weren't selling stuff for him or the other restaurants because they were all locked down. So he was able to cut a deal with the suppliers to get their inventory moving, reduce prices, so on and so forth. He really literally rearranged his restaurant to sell surplus supplies. He had booths full of toilet paper and cleaning supplies and soap, and he literally created another stream of revenue. Once again, he pivoted. Okay, so what does it mean for you? Pivoting your business. It means you need to think like an entrepreneur again. Okay, you need to find opportunities and exploit them. This is where what a lot of people misconception about the internet. During COVID-19, before, even after, they think somehow, someway the internet's going to be some magic bullet. It's going to solve everything. Reality, the internet is just a tool. It is just a tool. Now, this tool is the fastest way to pivot your business. Okay, and also cheapest way to touch people out there. Just like my friend here, when he was able to do deliveries, he was able to change his website, start doing online ordering, and fire off to wherever he needs to fire off to touch people out there really fast, really cheap. Said this is how we're doing our business right now. Okay, so as we go through this course, we'll cover tools and action plans and how to pivot your business. However, it's going to be up to you to make it all successful. It is not, as all the great things I have available, on with all my partnerships and services available. It will ultimately be up to you to make all this stuff successful. We're here to help you, though. Okay. So that said, before we get onto the next course here, are you ready? Are you ready to pivot your business? We'll be here to help you. Okay, so anyway, that does it with this course about pivoting. In case of you folks, any of you jumped on here, this course here, not at the beginning here, I encourage you to subscribe to the special course on COVID-19 course. It is at primeconstants.net/COVID-19, COVID-19. If you subscribe, we have special offers exclusive to the subscribers. Also, if you need help right away, don't hesitate to contact us. A best way to contact us is go to primeconstants.net/help, and we have a special form for you to fill out to give us a little bit of information about your business, and we'll process accordingly and get back to you accordingly. If you need, or if you want to do low tech, give us a call. We'll be willing to help you here. Also, this whole course is free to everybody. We're not charging for it. We're just hoping that this helps business owners, entrepreneurs out there get back to the fight, get their business back up and going, turn it around, and stay alive. Okay. So that said, we appreciate one thing you can do for us is share this course, share what you have it with friends and colleagues out there. A link to somebody, text message, whatever you want to do. I greatly appreciate that. That said, we'll see you in the next course. And until then, good luck and Godspeed to your success.